Given what she had gone through, she thought this was going to work for her. She thought this was going to be a way that she could get to where she needed to get to. She wasn't asking for the moon.
All right, I gotta ask you a question.
All right.
Amanda came to you and she asked you one of the hardest things that most women experience. We hear all the time on strategy calls, I have to go talk to my husband. I gotta talk to my husband. And it kills me. And Amanda's story, you are always part of that story because you dealt with it, you heard that, you did what I hope every husband would do. For the women that are going to have to ask that question, can you tell me a little bit what that was like for you and why you made the call that you did?
From my perspective, it was an easy call for me. Everybody is in a different place in terms of finances and stuff like that. You know, we were in a spot where all it was going to take was a little bit of buckle down, you know? And if it comes down to me being able to give a little bit of effort, me being able to give a little bit of grace and maybe cut back, you know, a little bit here and there. She wasn't asking for the moon. And it was something that, given her history, given what she had gone through, if she thought this was going to work for her, she thought this was going to be a way that she could get to where she needed to get to, that's easy. That's an easy call. So yeah, it was not a hard sell for me.
Now, when I met you about a year and a half ago, part of Amanda's story that's so impactful, and Jennifer talks about it all the time, Amanda's story speaks for itself. You came to Jennifer and you came to me first, and you gave me a hug, and you said something that I will never forget. Brought tears to my eyes then, it'll bring tears to my eyes now and forever, ever. You said, thank you for giving me my wife back. That was one of the most powerful things I've ever heard in my life. Can you tell me, if anything, with what Amanda got right now, what is that like for you and your family right now?
You guys talked about it in the interview with her about that moment where she's asking me, hey, can you just love 278-pound me? And the answer was, of course, yes. Knowing, again, what she went through, what this means to her from a psychological standpoint, it's the difference between just getting by and thriving. It's the difference between just living day to day and actually enjoying the life that you're living. I knew that it was going to be, that was the difference for her. And I was going to do whatever I had to get her there. She did all the work. All I did was stand by and cheerlead a little bit. But yeah, it's just that I knew that this was what she needed in order to love the life that she was living. And so that's what the program gave her, and that's what the program gave us back. And it's, you know, she's a better wife, she's a better mother, and she will tell you that, and I can see it. So
let's go enjoy dinner.
Thank you.